guys, I am making potato canapés today. They are really sweet little things, perfect for a party, Christmas, New Year's, any time of the year, simple to make. So I'm going to start with 100 grams of the plain flour here, and to this I'm going to add a couple of spices. I've got a quarter teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon turmeric powder, and quarter teaspoon chili powder, easy to remember, and a tablespoon of sunflower oil. Give this a good mix. And I have got 50 ml of water. You might not need all, so be careful, add little at a time. And the dough has come together very nicely. Just knead it on a clean surface for a few seconds and it comes together quite nicely. And then we'll cover it with cling film and leave it to rest for 15 minutes. And that is looking perfect. So the dough has rested, it's really nice and smooth, and I'm just going to roll it out into a big circle. Just some plain flour going on the surface, and just with a rolling pin, roll it out thinly. That is looking really nice and thin. And I've got a cookie cutter, 2 inches wide, and cut some circles out of the dough. So I'm going to show you 2 options to do it. One is just plain round, and one is I'm going to make a nice leaf shape. So first I will just cut all the circles that I can get from this sheet of pastry. So I've got all these circles and I'm just using a fork to prick them all so that they don't puff up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fry half of them flat and half of them I'm going to shape them into a leaf. I have got a teaspoon of corn flour here and I'm adding 2 teaspoons of water to this to just make a nice paste so that we can make the leaf shape from these pastry circles. And I'm just putting a tiny bit of corn flour liquid and just pinching it together, which gives it a beautiful shape. So I'm going to do the same with half of these circles. So we're going to put the leafy paprikas into the oil, but before we do that, we're just going to double press the holding point so that they don't open up while frying. Once they are slightly golden on one side, I will just turn it over on the other side and fry it the same color. So I've got half of these crispy paprikas flat and half of them are pinched together. Now the whole purpose of having this pinch is when you are eating a canapé, if it is in that shape, it's so easy to just pick it up and eat it. So that's the whole point. So once that is plated and placed, I have got some coriander and mint chutney. The recipe is on the channel. Really refreshing light chutney, and what I'll do is I will just put a drop of this chutney on top of all these paprikas. I have got some paneer and cashew nut koftas. Now you can find the recipe on the channel. It's also in my book, and what I've done is instead of making a bigger size, I've just made absolutely small little balls which I'm just going to place on top of the chutney. Then put a little bit of the tamarind chutney. Now this chutney is also on the channel, so quite handy for you, and just going to put a drop on top of the koftas. To finish it off, I've just got some ready save here, which you can just place on top of each of these. So you can have all the elements of this canapé ready in advance. So crispy. Sorry. The base, the papri is so crispy. You can get all the flavors together. The paneer, potato, and the chutneys are amazing. And actually, they look really sweet and festive. So here is your beautiful looking potato canapés ready to be served to your family and friends. Do give them a go. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.